In the last video, you have learned basic concept in geometry. You have learned about the point, line segment, line and the ray. These four important basic concepts you had learned in geometry. Now, we are going to learn some important points based on that basic concepts in geometry. The first important point is an infinite number of lines can be drawn through one point. See, just listen carefully. An infinite. Infinite means many. We cannot count. Yes, it is uncountable. So, an infinite number of lines can be drawn through one point. For example, look here, this is one point P. Suppose it is point P I take. Now, passing through this point, how many lines I can draw? This is one line. This is one line. Crossways I take. This is a line. This way cross I take. This is a line. This way cross I take. This is a line. This way cross I take. This is a line. So you can see that all the lines are passing through the same point. Yes, this is point P. So an infinite, I can draw between this gap again. I can draw, if I draw more, the figure will be untidy. So I am not drawing. I can draw infinite number of lines passing through the same single point. So therefore it is it is an important point you have to learn that an infinite number of lines can pass through one point. Now, based on this same figure, see, when two or more lines pass through the same point, there are many lines here. Suppose if I give the lines as line A, B, this is A, this is B, this is C, this is D, this is E, this is F, this is G. Yes? So, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. All the lines I have named. How many lines I have drawn? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lines I have drawn. So, when two or more lines pass through the same point. Now, these 7 lines are passing through the same point P. So, these lines are called, these lines A, B, C, D, E, F, G, these lines are called as concurrent lines. So, if two or more lines pass through the same point, one single point, then the lines are called concurrent lines. And the common point, this is the common point here, point P. This point is called a point of concurrence. It is called as point of concurrence. This point P, in this figure, this point P is called as the point of concurrence. These lines are called as the concurrent lines. This single point is called as the point of concurrence. And infinite number of lines can pass through one point. Or uncountable lines can be drawn through one point. So this is an important point. You have to learn this. Now we go to the next point here. One and only one line can be drawn, can pass through any 2 points. One and only one line can pass through any 2 points. So I take any 2 points here. Look here. 2 points I have taken. How many lines I can draw passing both the points? Now see here. Both the points I have to pass. Only one. Another line, if I try to draw, I cannot pass both the points. I may pass through only one point. it is in horizontal way. Vertically also, if I take 2 points, only one line can pass through the 2 points. So this is suppose point A and point B, only one line passes through. This is suppose point P and Q, only one line passes through the 2 points. So one and only one line can pass through any 2 points. Now we go to the fourth point. 3 or more points which lie on a single straight line is called to be collinear points. See, 3 or more points lie on a single straight line. This is a single straight line. 3 or more points. Suppose point A, point B, point C, point D, point E. These are the points which is on a single straight line. These points are called as collinear points. They are called as collinear points. So, when 3 or more points will lie on a straight line, then the points are called as collinear points. The straight line may be vertically also. Suppose point P, point Q, point R, point S. This point P, Q, R, S, these points are also called as collinear points. Okay, now we go to the next point. Points which do not lie on the same line is called non-collinear points. Now, as like the previous one, see, these points are lying on the straight line. Now, if I draw some points, this point A, point B, point C, point D, point E, they are not lying on the straight line. I cannot draw one straight line passing through all the points. Then such points are called as non-collinear points. They are called as non-collinear points. Point P, point Q, point R. They are example of non-collinear points. So these are the some important points you have to learn and remember as basic concept in geometry.